so I'll always have a job.
Well, you gotta
Don't be so sure, nose man.
Getting a guy like Kikatari is very good for getting that Noah deal going. It's just another shitty Japanese indie that nobody's gonna watch, but hey, at least we got him under the WWE banner.
I mean, did they really need CM Punk for the Japanese show?
Well, I guess at this point they're trying to do anybody they can, bring in anybody they can to basically draw. They're desperate. In any climate it is. It doesn't matter if it's Japan, America, UK, Mexico. Punk will be working them all at this point.
I don't know if you heard about the ticket sales recently for the SmackDown that's coming up near, I think it's on the 29th. Dude, it's not even like halfway sold. Like it's barely halfway sold.
Oh, that sucks.
That shit's not going to sell out.
It won't, because what's the reason for it to sell out? You're seeing this all over the place with the foreign shows, and we keep on trying to tell people is that they're burning out the market. We keep on trying to tell you guys, but, people are like, a lot of people want to believe that Triple H is truly in a boom era because he's giving them the wrestling that they want to see. That's unfortunately what it comes down to, is they get lost in the illusion, and Triple H, he's a master of illusion, I'll give him that, but his illusions are failing, and they're seeing right through the veil, which I like. I really like that. But Punk, he made sure to get matching tattoos with Raquel Rodriguez and Rhea Ripley.
Oh, for God's sake, this is so fucking weird, man. Like, you
Matching
don't do
tattoos.
this with... You don't do... No, you do matching tattoos with, like, best friends or, like, your wife. Like, that's how you do matching tattoos. You don't do matching tattoos with, like, Rhea Ripley and who's the other bitch? Raquel Rodriguez. That's fucking weird, man. That's really fucking weird. Unless there's shit going on that we aren't hearing about.
After seeing this clip, I think there might be. We know better.
We know better. Come on. I mean, you could just see it right there. It's so absurd. It's just so absurd and over the top. It really is. We know what's going on. And what's probably going on is what he did back in NXT. Just saying.
I'm befuddled how none of these teenage dickhead fans, none of these 16-year-old girl fans are saying this is a 47-year-old married man doing this shit.
Right.
None of them are saying that.
Like, why don't they ever bring that up in context? Like, this guy is married, but like, just say, like, underneath that, this guy is married BTW. Like, I'm just saying, like, this is, like, you don't see this. Like, this is very fucking weird behavior.
Because he's a virtue signaler. That's the whole thing with these just incredibly retarded, hypocritical liberal smarks, is it doesn't matter if you have a overwhelming closet full of skeletons with fucking bones spilling out on the floor. They don't give a shit. If you preach their liberal ideals, they'll stick up for you. They'll do anything they can to defend you, even though Punk couldn't give a fuck less about any of these fans. So you can see how he treats his fans. He does not respect them, doesn't like them, thinks they're annoying. That's how he is. He's a shitty person. And that's unfortunately the thing about it is these fans, they're so tone deaf. They could never for their life realize that CM Punk doesn't like them. And doesn't even care about their ideals. I guarantee you, when it comes down to it, he just does that shit just because he knows it will get the fans on his side. I think he's smart enough to politic in that manner.
No, he knows what he's doing. He knows exactly who the fans are. He knows exactly what the fuck he needs to say and what he needs to do. And they'll never call him out for it because they're either afraid that they'll have other wrestling fans coming after them, or they'll be dealing with bullshit. Like, this is the problem. They all want to fucking fit in. I don't care about fitting in. I care about calling it like it is.
Straight
and
up.
Right, and so, like, we're not going to fucking kowtow to some agenda like some asshole with 173 subs will on YouTube. No, or 173,000 subs will do on YouTube. No, we're going to tell you what the fucking truth is, what's actually going on. We're going to, from day one, tell you Triple H is a horrible booker and should not be running WWE's creative. Even when people will disagree, even when it will become popular to promote Triple H and say he's the greatest thing ever. No, we knew better. We knew better because we've seen enough wrestling to know what he's good at and what he's not good at. What he's not good at is creative. He proved that with the NXT Whacking Old.
We got a Gady 3'6" clip later on for you guys that shows off the hypocrisy. I love it. But hey, we got to show you Dominic's new shitty neck tat. Look at it. Look at how fucking stupid this tat is. All this says to me, dude, is you are one traumatized little boy. You keep on getting tats, bro. It don't make you look like a man. You just look like a skinny meth addict. You look like a skinny Mexican version of CM Punk at this point.
Skinny Mexican Punk. Oh my god. Oh man. No, he does not look tough. Like Dominic, if you want to look tough, go to the gym.
Yes.
Start gaining muscle. Build up your muscles. Don't worry about the fucking tattoos. They don't look cool. They're not making you look any cooler. It's just that neck tattoo looks so fucking stupid. It didn't look good for Cody. It doesn't look good for you.
Well, that's the thing, too, is like, right back in the day, whenever he would get injured, he would come back juiced, like fucking 30 pounds extra muscle. Get your dad's roid stash and put on some muscle, bro.
You know what's funny? Just out of curiosity, I checked out Don Tony's show the other day, and he's got a fucking picture in his background of the Pringles guy with the mustache and the Dominic haircut. This motherfucker looks like the Pringles guy.
Nice. Okay, that's a fair comparison. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we got to show you how much of a mark Triple H is for Stephanie. And I'm not talking McMahon, I'm talking about Vaquer.
So he said, an entrance is more than music and lights. It's creating a moment. It's defining who you are. It's the Vaquer's a stare.
So this right here tells you that Triple H, all he gives a fuck about is the entrance. That's like literally every video you see from Unreal, it's him with some jobber saying,
And then when you come through the curtains, you raise your hands up, the crowd pops, and then the smoke comes out, fireworks. You turn back around, you flex, and then you turn back around again, and you show off to the crowd.
like that's every fucking Unreal clip. This clip with her, every clip that you see, that's all he cares about is entrance.
Can I point out the blatantly obvious? I just gotta ask, where is she looking? What is she looking at right now?
At my tiny kyak.
At my little kyak. I mean, at least she services it. I like my fucking bitch of a wife. It's something.
It's so much of an improvement, I'll give him that. But
Yeah.
Triple H is feeling the pains of old age. So he was practicing the entrance with Stephanie Vaquer, and this happens.
So, and just come up a little slower, right? So when you're down here and you hear the bang.
Did you hear that? Well, one more
So,
time.
and just come up a little slower, right? So when you're down here and you hear the bang.
Damn! Homeboy's knees are cracking like popcorn.
Good God. I mean, he's not in good shape, man. I mean, people are wanting to get back in the ring. No, his knees are clicking right now like a fucking remote. They're clicking.
You gotta take
rough.
he's gotta take the glucosamine 3X, man. Step it up.
Yeah, his joints are fucking. They're cracking on him, man, big time. But
They
yeah,
are.
dude, like it's Triple H is fucking weird, man. Just do your fucking job. Don't worry about like being their daddy. Just be the head of creative. Vince didn't do that shit. If Vince did exactly what you saw there, swap out Triple H with Vince McMahon, everybody would be shitting on it, calling him a creep.
Absolutely, well, they already are. That's the thing, is they're digging up all sorts of clips of like him staring at Stephanie's cleavage like a creep when she's wearing the wedding dress. You know, they're doing. Trust me, they're trying to do everything they can to discredit Vince McMahon when and if he comes back. But that's the whole thing about Triple H, is he doesn't give a fuck about any of Triple H choices. I mean, for every wrestler that he fires, he's got a Timu replacement. So he got rid of Cross and Scarlett. Well, you know, you got Timu, Cross, and Scarlett at home. So here you go.
Yeah. Hey, what did SmackDown get last week? 1.025 million.
He's just not. He's a boring fuck from Amsterdam. At least, at the very least, make him a pothead kickboxer. That would be fucking hilarious. Instead, he's just,
I'm boring guy that acts like Goth CM Punk, and I come out with my Mexican rat wife valet.
It's like, who cares, man?
It's like we're going from Cross, who's a big, strong, imposing-looking dude covered in tattoos, who looks like he could kick your ass, to skinny, meth addict-looking Alistair Buttcrack, and then you go from Scarlett Bordeaux, who's hot as fuck, to Zelina Vega. It's a downgrade in every regard.
Massive downgrade. But this is what we deal with in pro wrestling. It's very, very sad. I will say, though, we have to deal with Don Callis' stupid fucking antics. I don't know who the fuck he's getting to paint these pictures, but they must have a chunk of their brain missing if they're wasting their talents on Don Callis and Kyle Fletcher like this. It befuddles me. You can read it, but it befuddles me that this person has legitimate talent and they're wasting it on shit like this. Go for it.
I agree. They're wasting on a fucking Kyle Fletcher and Don Butthead over here.
The Proctal Star is the greatest athlete AEW will ever see.
Is he buck naked with the belt only cover? Good lord.
Of course he is. He's the
God.
fucking leader of the gay mafia. Like, that should be his gimmick.
I'm telling you, leader of the Canadian gay mafia, there's money there. Because at least then he could bring in all the other gay Canadian charisma void wrestlers like Speedball Mike Bailey. Bring them all into his faction. Have like the gay charisma void Canada faction. There you go.
It'd be like half the roster.
I know. Sadly.
Canadian gay mafia.
Hey, the fans would be behind
man.
it. You know that much. LGBTQ, right?
Oh yeah, they would all be wanting to be inducted in the gay Canadian mafia. All of them, like they'd be lining up one after another. All these like fucking like 400-pound neckbeards with their flat bill hats and their big fucking stinky AEW shirts. Oh, could I be on the Canadian gay mafia, please, Mr. Don College?
They don't have the work rate. What can I say? Maybe one of these days.
That's what Dom says. You don't have the work rate. When you're as good as Take a Shitta, then I'll entertain it.
I'll never be good as a living god like that.
Damn right.
Oh man.
Oh, so we learn new things and interesting things about Tony Khan every single day. So apparently John Alba, if this is true, he said Tony Khan revealed that Lou Thesz was on his AOL buddy list when he was 12 years old, and they used to talk wrestling together. What a world. How's he to know that that's not just some fucking fat pervert pretending he's Lou Thesz just so he can get a 12-year-old boy to come over? You know? I'm just saying, does he really believe that Lou Thesz would talk with fucking Tony Khan? Either that or Shahid had to fucking pay this guy off. One or the other.
Yeah, the Lou Thesz guy's like, oh, you sound really sexy. Why don't you send me a dick pic there, buddy?
Oh, fucking check. Lou Thesz, let's see my fucking dick. Let's see my fucking dick. Hold on. Send.
How many stars? How many fucking stars?
I'll give it 2.5 stars. You gotta work on your dick right there, buddy.
And then from there, Tony started working on his dick rate. He was obsessed with it. Obsessed with the dick work rate. But somebody is obsessed.
I can attest that he's putting a lot of effort in.
Yeah, top notch. But speaking of weird work rate and fetishes, let's talk about Tony Atlas. Real Daddy Mo said, Tony Atlas loved my Vans. This is the thing about Tony. He don't give a fuck if you stepped in dog shit. If you have a pussy, he will stick that fucking shoe in his face.
He's a weird guy who loves the feet.
That he does. It's very, very strange. So
Yeah. I'm surprised. I'm surprised he's still alive. Like, out of all the people that have croaked, he's still alive. Like, hey, I'm glad he's still alive. But I mean, just saying, you know.
I mean, in all fairness, I mean, he's jacked to the gills, so he's probably on juice. I don't know how he can afford it, you know, because even back in that documentary back in the day, he was struggling. So I don't know. Maybe he's like just one of those naturally big dudes, could be. So yeah, it's what's going on. He's sniffing Danny Mo's shoes, and Neon Ninja's like, yeah, I get to be in the cup chair later. Yeah, he's all excited. Fucking weird. These wrestlers are weird, dude. They're so weird.
They're fucking weird, man. Like these are the kind of wrestlers they're gonna be stuck on the indies. They're gonna be an MLW if they're lucky.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah. So you know what though? That chick in the back you see dancing, she is now Ultimo Monet, 11-time women's champion. So she has 11 different belts. Beat Mina Shirakawa for the TV title. What's the fucking point of this? Like, all right, you're not ever gonna be Ultimo Dragon. Ultimo Dragon could wrestle circles around you, even at his old age nowadays. This is such Mark shit.
Right. I mean, and the problem with it is, like, the neckbeards are getting all mad about, oh, she's gonna beat Chris Statlander, and Chris Statlander deserves more. Chris Statlander is lucky to be at the top of the card, you fucking marks. Chris Statlander has the personality of a fucking empty cup of coffee. Like, she's got no fucking personality and no right to be in the top of the division. Just because she's a big chick with a big jiggly butt does not mean that she deserves to be at the fucking top of the division. I hate to say it, Sasha Banks, because she's at least built herself up in WWE, more of a fit at the top of the division. It at least makes a little bit more sense.
The most charismatic we've ever seen Chris Statlander is her doing a shitty rap from back in the day with Max Caster. That is the peak of her charisma. the peak of her talent right there. She's only gotten worse over time. It even got so bad that Toni Storm was making fun of her bad promos by laying down in the ring and fake sleeping while she cut a back-to-back promo with her. She is the worst promo that has ever been there. At least with Monet, she's annoying as shit, but she's a name. I'll give her that.
Right. No, I mean, she's a name. She's a name, and people know her. Would a lot of the marks hate it? Yes, I think they'd all fucking whine on social media. Chris Statlander had her reign cut short. Fuck you. Chris Statlander sucks. They try to pair her with Harley Cameron to spruce her up a little bit, and that didn't even work.
Yeah, it just, well, that's the thing is there's nothing there. It never has been.
No.
She's not even a good work rate wrestler. At least with Monet, like we said before, there's some sort of star power there. Not by much, because she's not doing much for the ratings, but then again, when you give her own creative staff, that's what you get, so.
Yeah, you get what you get when you give Mercedes creative control. And they'll say, oh, we don't give her bullshit. Bullshit. She does that Hulk Hogan. That shit don't work for me, brother, all the time. We all know it. Even the marks know it.
Well, and we only have one old school road story, so it's not much of a road story, it's just a picture, but I had to show you Young Punk. I like comic books and wiener.
Yeah.
That's what it is right there. Young Punk.
I bet he was doing that shit back in the day.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, well, he went through his Eminem stage. We've all seen those pictures, so we've never seen the comic book dork stage, the neckbeard stage, so this is interesting.
Here it is.
Here it is. We show you everything here on the news. You see the bright side, you see the bad side, you see everything. And you also see Darby Allin doing stupid shit on Ariel Helwani's show.
I'm literally breaking down mental barriers in my mind every time I do something crazy. I'm always breaking down. Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you, Rick. Appreciate that. Oh, yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay.
I'm breaking down mental barriers.
Why did
in my
you just
mind.
do that? Okay, all right.
Breaking down mental barriers in my mind every time I go out there and do something crazier, because it's coming from a life of just being told you're not going to amount to shit, and you spend your whole life believing what those people are saying. So you're like, oh, I guess I'm just going to work at a fast food job the rest of my life. A lot of standing on my feet, working for somebody else. And you believe that. But the moment I started doing crazy shit, it made me feel like anything was possible. So I go out there and just go crazy in high school, jump off a roof into a bush or something. I'm like, oh, I'm getting mentally stronger. So the crazier I get, the more confident I get.
Yeah, the more meth I do, the more confident I get. I mean, look, Gigi Dallin, say no more.
Right. I mean, seriously. I mean, that's, yeah, he's a fucked up dude. He's a fucked up dude. And he medicates himself by jumping off shit, not by getting help.
No, I mean, this is just what he does, but this is wrestling, so, Darby, if you want to do what you got to do to make yourself feel happy, we support it here at TWRP. But now it is time for AI News, where we show you a lot of AI shit. So as you may have realized, ever since the invention of the time machine known as Sora, we've been able to see all these multiverses and what would happen in certain universes. People that we never knew could be wrestlers are becoming wrestlers, such as Ronnie James Dio, who did a holy diver moment on John Wayne.
Dio flies! Senton bomb from the heavens! The table is shattered! John Wayne is down! Right.
Fantastic work rate.
It's amazing. It's amazing. All 50 pounds of Ronnie James Dio was able to get him through that table. And you know what? Ronnie James Dio, he's fucking amazing.
Yeah, he is. Well, it's a pre-cut table, so he got lucky there. But you know what? Some musicians, they don't have to use tables to excite the people, such as the case with Jimi Hendrix and Kurt Cobain, who had a guitar jam-off.
Gentlemen, it's solo time. Show us what you got.
Let's make it dirty. Bring it on, brother.
Dude,
Kurt just fucking stood there.
She's like, whoa, what? Dude. Dude.
Like that's fucking cool. That's so fucking cool. Like to just see a guitar battle between Kurt Cobain and Jimi Hendrix. Like you got to do Hendrix and Van Halen. That's what you got to do. Somebody on Sora do that. I don't have an iPhone, so I can't do it.
Hey, you know what? Maybe they will, but I will say that people are already doing rap battles, such as the case when Macho Man did a rap battle with Eazy-E.
Step in a circle, I stomp like a bull, brother. Gold on my neck, got the glare of another summer. I'm a storm in a Stetson, thunder in the leather. You only ride waves when they come with the weather.
Whoa, dude.
Hey, if you've heard Macho Man's rap album, you know he can spit. That's for fucking sure right there.
Yeah, no, he can rap. That was so cool to see, man. Like more of that. More Macho Man rap battles, like Macho Man versus Eminem. Like, just do more of that.
Oh, but you got to hear Eazy-E's bar.
Yo, it's easy with the ruthless grin, stepping out the shadows where the kings begin. You flex loud, I move low, still win. I'm street certified, you're just a costume in the gym.
Ooh, yeah, brother, feel the snap.
Hey, this is
amazing.
It's the future of wrestling, I tell you.
Like, people are out here shitting on AI. Oh, it's awful, it's horrible. Motherfucker, I just saw Macho Man having a rap battle. That's fucking amazing.
Heck yeah. Well, and you know what? You also see situations where Macho Man and Roddy Piper are at McDonald's. You know, Roddy doesn't appreciate the fact that Macho Man cut in front of him.
Piper, you think you could cut in front of the Macho Man for a Big Mac? Ooh, yeah, not today.
I don't care. You're first in line or first in space, pal. You're not tougher than me.
Then step up and taste the madness.
Gladly.
It's the chemicals in the fast food, I tell you. And not only are they fighting at Popeyes, they're fighting at McDonald's now.
That's amazing, dude. This is, like, I don't know how you can hate on AI. I don't understand it. Like, I don't get it. Like, I understand that, like, some people, oh, it's cheap, it's not made by humans. I hear you on that. But for the love of God, look at what we just fucking watched. Look at what we just watched. No person made that.
Just a machine, man. Straight up.
Yeah.
And you know what, though? I mean, we showed you a few of what happened with Mr. Rogers, a few of the wrestling situations. Well, apparently he wrestled Dale Earnhardt Jr. I didn't know about this.
Rogers is perched up top. What is he thinking? Swan down. He got all of it. 1, 2, 3. It's over.
Fantastic. That's what I like to see, man. And
I mean, it got a little work to do, but, you know, it's getting there. You know,
know,
it's pretty quick.
I mean,
it's
yeah. Some people, you know, they're working on it. But I will say that Bob Ross, he's not afraid to do a flaming tables match with Mr. Rogers, and they did that.
They're both up there. No way. No way.
Oh, my goodness.
Spanish fly off the top of the ladder.
Through the flaming table.
Both men are wrecked. Bob Ross and Mr. Rogers just went straight to the canvas with fire every.
I just painted a pretty little flaming table there. Put him right through it.
Oh, man, that's so cool, man. Like, this is so cool. For the people hating on AI, I don't get it. I honestly don't.
You know, they're gonna hate, man. That's what they do. And even,
I'm sorry, just real quick,
Yeah.
because a lot of them don't know what it is. They haven't used it, so they're coming at it from an ignorant standpoint. If you use AI and get a better understanding of what it is, you realize it's just a robot. That's all it is, and it's improving year over year in leaps and bounds.
That it is, man. And we're seeing the improvement. Not even by a yearly basis, almost feels like a monthly basis now. I mean, it's getting to the point that you see Benjamin and Washington, two historical figures, having a battle in the ring with a flaming table.
Franklin's got him up. Powerbomb through the flames. It's independence. Live.
I would have never thought Benjamin Franklin could do that, but damn, he surprised me with his strength.
They could go, man. They had the work rate back in the day. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that our founding fathers had the work rate? But this just goes to show they had the work rate.
That they did. Well, not only did the founding fathers have work rate, but also Stephen Hawking's had work rate. I know, he's in a wheelchair. How could he do that? Well, let me show you.
Einstein's got a hold of him. No way he can lift him. Look at the strength. He's peeling Hawking right out of that chair.
Warning, vertical displacement detected.
Einstein throws him. Oh, my. Over the top.
Hawking is out of the ring.
They should have done a better job putting up those ropes, but fuck it.
It's Stephen Hawking. He could bust through the ropes. You know, he used physics to his advantage. I don't know. Like, who knows? But you know what? That was awesome.
Heck yeah. And that's the thing, too, is AI sometimes has a hard time creating modern wrestlers. So what it'll do is it'll just take two wrestlers and mix them together. So here we got Seth McIntyre throwing Hawkins over the top rope.
He's got Hawking up. No way. He's lifting him straight out of the chair.
This crowd cannot believe what they're seeing.
Devastating slam.
My goodness.
I am still
Devastating slam to the knee. Oh, you can't beat that.
Devastating. Ruined him. He'll never be able to watch. Never mind.
Well, you know what? Rollins, we've seen him do some dirty things to get the Money in the Bank Championship. Well, apparently the Money in the Bank Championship opened, then people ran right for the contents.
Wait, oh, it popped open. Money everywhere. The case just exploded.
And here comes, what in the world, a whole crew storming the ring.
That's a posse of Orthodox heavyweights. They're scooping up the cash.
This is...
Oh, God.
He had his Jew posse to scoop up all the money. But, you know, good for Seth Rollins. At least he's got backup somewhere with the vision turned on him. So he needed something. But I will say, though, that if you haven't seen the Battle of Hitler versus the Jewish WWE superstars, you're missing out.
Not the more time in this ring, and you, Hogstein, will kneel before history's greatest strategist.
Strategist? Brother, the only thing you're planning is how fast you're gonna tap.
This Monday on Raw is War, 1998 gets a history lesson. Making his way to the ring from somewhere that should have stayed in a history book, the so-called Fuhrer himself.
Hulk Hogstein is back on Raw is War.
The crowd is out of their minds, JR! Look at the size of him, look at that ink! Star of David right on his chest!
Championship on the line. Hogstein's got him hooked.
No way he's pulling this off. Vertical suplex.
The ring shook.
Whip to the rope.
Spinebuster. He's
face.
This is the top of the mountain, and I stand here alone.
What is this? History body slamming you, Adolf!
This Sunday at Gazamania, live on Raw is War, the bald brawler Steingold Steve Berg steps into the ring with one of history's most infamous tyrants, Adolf Hitler.
What the fuck? Steingold Steinberg.
We missed out on that timeline, I tell you.
Oh my god, dude! Like it's just getting crazier. Like this is fucking crazy. Just what they could do now with AI. It's only gonna get better. Like the craziest shit you could come up with, you could probably do in there.
Well, it's even to the point that we're finding ads from the past that I didn't know existed. So apparently Bam Bam Bigelow was selling his own Easter egg coloring kit.
Hey, it's Bam Bam Bigelow, and I bring the heat everywhere, even to Easter. Check this out. Bam Bam's Blazing Egg Paint Kit. 8 scorching colors, flame stencils, and everything you need to turn your eggs into hot little mess.
I think they saw his head and they went from there. What can I say?
It's like, yeah, perfect. You're the perfect spokesman.
Yes. Paz hired him right in the instant. So, but you know what, though? I'm glad to see that Eddie was able to get some franchise businesses going before he retired off into the heavenly sunset. Apparently, he started up his own lowrider drive-in.
Órale, mi gente. Welcome to the very first night at Guerrero's Drive-In. Yeah, that's right. Movies bajo las estrellas, nothing but low lows and good vibes. Got a ticket? If not, I got you. Grab a taco, kick back, and let that screen light up.
Damn.
Okay, I mean, fuck. The Eddie Guerrero Drive-In Theater. All right. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, I mean, if you got a lowrider, you're good to go. You get tacos, get a good flick. So, but you know, they'll come to find out that even Ultimate Warrior did a little dabbling with the cooking show. So here he is with Julia Child cooking up a recipe.
Warriors, we stir the power into the sauce.
Yes, but do keep it gentle or it'll
Tasted the thunder, Julia.
It's divine.
All right, then flip your chicken.
Bam!
Just
Golden
like
on
the
both
ultimate
sides.
chip.
Hey, they're working on something there, man. They're getting something going. But
I mean, and you know, and he had to go through a lot before doing that. He had his vocal cord swap with the Macho Man, and he's just trying to make it work.
It's not easy. It's not very easy. But same thing with Bruce. Not a lot of people knew that Bruce Lee joined the NWO with Tupac back in the day. We got the footage for you.
Yo, you looking at the champs, the illest duo walking. Gold on the shoulder, attitude on the 100. Anybody thinking they tough enough? Step up and get stepped on.
The Dragon and the Outlaw. Speed.
That's crazy, dude.
That'd be a sick combo right there. You know, and it's even to the point that we're finding footage of mascots that brawled it out in a WWE ring.
Smokey the Blue Tick Hound is trotting down the ramp like he owns it. The pride of Tennessee in the house tonight. Listen to this place.
The elephant from Tuscaloosa's in the building.
From the University of Alabama, Big Al. Smokey's up top. Look at that hound dog balance.
Big Al has no clue.
Leaps, crossbody. The dog just took flight cover. Smokey pin.
Spend my dollars.
Hound just listen to that hound.
Park in a holler, needs ground to moonlight.
Smokey got the work rate.
That's right. Yes, he does. And that's he's got the work rate. You got the proof right there. You just saw.
That he does. Well, and you know what? I got to say also Shotzi. I don't know if, not Shotzi Blackheart, but I don't know if you remember Shotzi from that 70s show. You remember the little dog?
The dog. Yeah, the little wiener dog.
Apparently he wrestled a vacuum cleaner.
Here he comes, the hot dog of war. Is that a vacuum? It's rolling down to the ring like it owns the place.
Doxson's on the top rope. Look out!
Oh, body
Through
slam.
the flaming table.
The vacuum is cooked.
Cook that vacuum.
Cook that fucking vacuum. That's some good, wholesome wrestling right there. A dog versus a vacuum. Bro.
Straight up. Well, and you know what? It got to the point that even biblical figures are stepping in the ring. So here's a little biblical beatdown for you.
Look at that glare. Moses is locked in on the Pharaoh. He's raising the tablets. Oh, my word. Over the spine. The commandments just got delivered. Pharaoh
The commandments just got delivered.
Oh god. This is great. Like it just wait until they actually could do long form AI production. Like you can like make like a minute video, a half an hour video. Like this is going to be fucking cool.
Well, a lot, like how it is nowadays is you have to do a lot of piece together. So you have to do a lot of small clips, piece them together into something almost like a video package. Not quite a full scene, but a video package. But this guy did a great job, whoever it is, on what would happen if South Park came to real life.
Eric is cashing in. The briefcase is in hand. He's sprinting to the ring. This is happening right now in WrestleMania. Cover on Jesus. 1, 2, he did it. Eric has been swinging those crutches like a madman. Oh no. Timmy's right on the edge. Timmy off the cell. Through the table by Jimmy. God. Timmy just Chaos and Kenny are on top of the cage. Nothing good happens up there.
Oh, Eric just shoved him.
Hey, hold on. This is breaking down.
They're throwing fists.
Eric and Kyle are brawling backstage.
Get off me.
Referee's trying to fight. Would any of you think this is my house, my rules, and every superstar in that locker room from behind? Oh my goodness, Stan just speared the principal right off the stage. He falls. Wait a minute. That's Eric, the WWE champion. Wait a second. The Goths are jumping nowhere. 3 Goth teenagers are mauling the champ. Eric is all the way up top. He's looking straight down at Kyle, who's sprawled on that table. This is insanity. Eric takes flight. Oh my God! Splash.
What's in it?
Chili. Award-winning, actually.
You didn't, do anything to it, did you?
Scott, it's definitely not your parents. Just take a bite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll see.
Can you imagine if WWE actually used the AI talents of the people that were posting these videos? If they actually used that on TV, what we could see.
Well, and that's the crazy thing, too, because, it's from my experience, you can make some really cool shit with it, as we just saw. You can make some really cool shit with AI. You can make great videos, creative videos, songs, and all the cool stuff, but they're just going to bring in some bland corporate guy that doesn't know what the fuck he's doing with it. You're you got to have it's because it's a robot. It's a tool that you can use for creative people. You got to have a really, really creative person with this tool to use that knows how to use it. That's how you really get the results that WWE would want out of this.
Absolutely. And it is time for Wrestling Fans Being Idiots, where we talk about not only the wrestling fans being idiots, but also the wrestlers interacting with these stupid wrestling fans. So Dustin Rhodes did just that. So Angelic Arting said, it's time for MAGA to own this. No more blaming Biden. No more blaming Obama. No more blaming Kamala or Clinton. You did this. You voted for this. Own it. And Dustin said, yeah, we did, and it's great. It's not smart, dude. You spend all this time being Mr. LGBTQ, Mr. Liberal Warrior, Mr. Protect Tony Khan, and then you stick up for Trump. Not smart, bro.
Well, I mean, considering the company he's in too, mean, they're not Republicans. There aren't many Republican AEW fans. I'll just put it that way.
No, not at all. We were talking earlier about Tony and the possibility of him having conversations with Lou Thesz when he was 12 years old. I don't know how the fuck this happened, but apparently Charlie Thesz, the wife of Lou Thesz, who's still surprisingly alive, was in attendance at Wrestle Dream. So maybe Shahid did pay off Lou Thesz to talk to his son. Who knows?
Unfortunately, I did watch Wrestle Dream. I did see that segment. It was the Jamie Hayter versus Tekla match, and they had Jamie Hayter going out there and basically sucking Charlie Thesz's dick, and they had Tekla being the rude bitch to her, and of course Tekla lost the match. Great. Why build up an up and coming star? No, just to have Jamie Hayter goes over, who no one fucking cares about. So yeah, they had Charlie Thesz on there, and what was funny. What was funny is that Tony Schiavone fucking called out you had what's his name, Nigel McGuinness, refer to Charlie as Lou Thesz, and Tony Schiavone fucking insults him at the fucking desk. It's yeah, you really got that one right there, buddy. And it's that was fun. That was one of the more entertaining parts of the show. But other than that, the pay-per-view sucked. If you paid money for it, you shouldn't have.
You could tell that both Tony Schiavone and Jim Ross they're fed up with AEW. They're done with it. At this point, they're just collecting a paycheck and wait until this contract expires so they can get the fuck out.
I mean, it's because it feels hopeless. It feels like, what's the point when Tony Khan isn't listening and a lot of the lunatics are running the asylum? It's it's a hopeless situation. The only thing you can do is just leave and go to a better situation. I hate to say it right now, but TNA is a better situation because at least they have more of a professional production going on. They at least have people who know what the fuck they're doing to some degree. Whereas with Tony Khan, it's there's no hope.
No, there isn't, and it sucks. It really sucks because Tony is he's mailing it in, dude. We give him criticism, and what does he do? He puts on 6-person intergender tag team matches on Collision. He does not learn. He has Willow Nightingale beating up his top tag team. He does not learn.
No, he doesn't learn. He doesn't care to learn because it's like he's running AEW as a hobby. It's at the end of the day, it's a hobby. So he's going to let a lot of the people who should not have voices, like Mercedes Marquez, get a voice. She's going to let Jon Moxley, or he's going to let Jon Moxley have a voice. He's going to let Hangman Adam Page have a voice in the creative, or at least like pitch ideas. A lot of the shit that he's getting, it's not helping his company. But he's going to keep doing what he's doing, and the competition is going to thrive. So yeah, great. Or well, I mean, they're going to do better than what AEW is. So they're not going to die as fast as AEW is. So yeah.
Well, Tony, he's not going to listen to anybody, not the fans, not former employees. So Sarah Stock said, you know who should stop this? Mothers, with the remote control. This is worse than the plastic bag over the head. Kids are going to end up dead trying this stuff at home, at AEW. So I quote tweeted her and said, only fat dorks with no kids are watching this shit. Please shut the fuck up. It's like, dude, if you look at AEW's fan base, they don't have kids. And not only that, but what responsible parent would let their fucking kid watch that a Jon Moxley Darby Allin match anyways? You know what's going to happen.
Exactly. It's like it's not up to, like at some point the parents have to be responsible. It's not entirely up to the company to cater to one fucking obnoxious asshole parent out there. No, the company does have a responsibility, sure, but it's ultimately the fucking parenting that matters. These parents should actually be doing their job and teaching the kids, hey, maybe not a good idea to wrap a plastic bag over somebody's head or drown them. You know, just saying.
Well, that's the thing, too, is when we were kids, what we did is we did hardcore the right way. We used clipboards, we used light bulbs, we used doors. I mean, shit, that's the right way. These fuckers nowadays, these kids, they don't hardcore wrestle. I mean, if they do hardcore wrestle, it's in their VR headset. It sure ain't in real life like we did.
Yeah, it's not like it was back in the past, like where you were actually doing a lot of this shit. Now a lot of it's being done in video games. Let's be real. Like that's where a lot of kids are doing this shit, is in video games, not in real life. I mean, I'm sure some of it happens from time to time, but not as often as it did back in our time. I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's parenting. Sarah Stock, like you can blame the company all you want. At the end of the day, the parents have to parent.
Straight up. I mean, it trips me out that there's even this conversation happening. Any responsible parent wouldn't let their kid watch Wrestle Dream. It's as simple as that.
Right. No, I completely agree. It's well, because I mean, at the very least, what you're going to be bored the entire fucking time? I was bored. I was trying to watch that fucking shit. I was bored. I was trying to give AEW a chance. They pissed me off to the point now where I don't know if I'm going to watch another episode of Dynamite in the next month or two or three. I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to watch another episode of Dynamite or give it a chance again, because I'm so fucking pissed off. Nothing that I liked happened on that show. Nothing.
Exactly. And you know what, though? I hate to make you a little bit more angrier, but AEW fans enjoying wrestling, WWE fans enjoying wrestling. What do you guys say about this, JC?
Well, I mean, AEW fans, if they want to be in delusion and ignore the fact that, AEW's viewership is dying right in front of them, the fact that they had like what, 600,000 to 700,000 viewers to start the year, and now they're down around anywhere from 320,000 to under 600,000. Like there's been a noticeable drop, and you got to cope with it any way you can, AEW fans. But come on, you got to admit that there's a fucking problem here. And for WWE fans, hey, there's also a problem with WWE as well. It's not just AEW. But yeah, no, I'm not saying one's better than the other. I'm saying that both are fucking dying because they're both putting on long, boring matches that casual fans don't care about.
Absolutely, man. They just don't realize the detriment of what they're doing. They don't realize the bigger picture. It's sad. But this person is the king of not realizing the bigger picture. One of the most hated people on X right now for me is Pro Wrestling Finesse, because he's just a grand retard. He says, imagine the scenes. Gunther has John Cena locked in a sleeper hold. Cena fights for his life. Vince champ for Cena. He keeps fighting until he has nothing left and passes out. Cena loses his final match but lives up to his motto of never giving up. Real craps. I know Triple H probably nutted like 3 times just reading that.
I don't know if I could blow another. Oh wait, I could blow another.
He'll find a way.
He'll find a way. He's a wrestling match mark obsessed perv. He'll find a way. Gunther and Cena locked in a sleeper hold. Come on. Gunther versus Cena for the final match? No. Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar, that's the way you fucking go. Or The Rock.
It has to be a really big name, like a household name, if you're going to have him go out on his last match. Don't have him put anybody over. Fuck that shit. Because obviously, you've had Gunther beat all these other big names. It's done nothing for his career. Well, you think John Cena is going to be the magical opponent that makes him this massive superstar? No, it's not. Nobody cares about John Cena anymore. And he even knows it. That's why he's trying to get out of wrestling. So, but you do have fans, though, that care very passionately about John Cena. That they dream book him in the stupidest scenarios, like this fan right here.
Motherfucker, I just realized Jonathan Felix Anthony Cena Jr. from West Newbury, Massachusetts is not a Grand Slam fucking champion. He never had the motherfucking IC title around his waist. See this? This the shit that be pissing me off, bro. Why not make that the main source of fucking focus at the beginning of his retirement tour? That way he could have never turned fucking heel, and he could have got the IC title from who? Braun Breaker at the point? Yeah, I understand Dom winning it was good, but Dom could have won it off of Jonathan. But could you motherfucking imagine Jonathan Felix Anthony Cena Jr. from West Newbury, Massachusetts, grabbing that IC title as a babyface, but being 100% completely aware that time is running out? And now that he's Grand Slam champion, he need number 17 to make history. That's where you turn him heel, G. That would have made more fucking sense, G. Instead of the creative team and TKO tying him to The Rock when The Rock said he wasn't gonna be there. They main prerogative is selling tickets over good fucking storylines in professional wrestling, and that shit been pissing me off lately, G. Could you imagine Jonathan Felix Anthony Cena Jr. from West Newbury, Massachusetts turning heel during his last match to capture motherfucking 17 and then retiring with the motherfucking belt? G, what the fuck? What about Anthony Joshua Styles taking the title off of Dirty Dom?